Hey guys, it's Rob again, doing my nightly vlog. Uh, Nothing really. It was pretty slow at work today. We're getting ready for inventory for this weekend. Basically, a bunch of people coming to the store. We do it as well. We just scan everything, and then scan, count, that kind of stuff, just to get an accurate inventory of what we have in the store. And for those of you who haven't watched it, I work at the Men's Warehouse. And we're a niche men's clothing store. We sell suits, sport coats, shirts, ties, jeans. Basically we're a one-stop shop. The only thing, we sell everything for men. We don't. That's kind of the funny thing about my job is we know men hate to shop, so we try to make it as easy as possible. So that's what we've been kind of doing today. There wasn't a lot of customers there. No funny stories. I wish I had more. It's freaking cold outside. It's like -5. I don't know if that's with the wind chill or not, but I know I walked home and I was pretty much a popsicle when I came in. My eyelashes were frozen together. I could hardly see. But I thawed out quite nicely. I put on the sweatshirt. I'm rocking the DC Comics pants. Aquaman, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. Like comfortable stuff. I've had these for a while. Actually, the sweatshirt I'm wearing is a Linden State College. I didn't go there. My brother did. For a little bit. Let's see what else. I had to start over my WWE 2K15 game because I found I was telling you guys it was freezing while I was playing it. I had a corrupted save file, so I had to basically take everything out of the game, basically just erase it from my PS3 and put a new one in, or basically put a new stuff in. So which means the 100 guys that I created, which is what the maximum amount you can do, with all the logos I spent time on, and all the it went away. So now I gotta start over again, but that's okay. It gives me kind of a creative outlet, which is kind of nice. Started watching Smallville, and I forgot how teen angsty the first couple seasons are. It's he loves her, but he loves her, but she likes him, and it's just, oh my god, I forgot how bad it was. But I know, like, after the first 2 seasons, then it starts to pick up with more of the super heroic stuff, with the kind of stuff that I'm looking for. Today, or I should say yesterday in the mail, I have stuff sent to the store. I got my new tarot card packs, which I don't think I've mentioned on here but yet. I collect tarot cards, like sets. I've got a few. I don't do readings or anything. I just think that they're kind of cool. I picked up one that's called the English Alchemy Tarot. And basically what this is it's got a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? It's got the werewolves. It's got like a lot of the gothic literature stuff, like the werewolves, vampires, angels, skulls, reapers, demons, that kind of stuff. Kind of the stuff that I'm still into, not as much as I was before. And the other one I got was the Steampunk Tarot. This is the second. It's the second Steampunk set that I have. This is more of a. This is more of like the mechanical stuff, like the airships, the leviathans. Basically like the vehicle kind of stuff. The other one I have is more geared towards like a regular tarot card deck. And for those of you who don't know, tarot cards are basically used for like divination. There's a lot of history to them. It's a deck of 78 cards. Each there's 4 suits, pentacles, cups, wands and swords. And there's an ace through 10. And then there's a knave, a jack, or I should say, usually I think it's a knave, a page, a queen, and a king card for each suit. And then there are those are collectively known as like the minor arcana. Then you have the major arcana, which is 20. I believe it's a set of 21 cards. And they're cards like the Magician, the World, the Tower, Judgment, Death, that kind of stuff. They're pretty cool. I like watching, or not watching, but I like looking at all the cards, all the different sets out there. I actually have, it's funny, I have a Sherlock Holmes deck coming in soon, which is kind of nice. Because I'm a big Sherlock Holmes fan as well, which reminds me, I hope that they're soon. I know that they're filming a, Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock Holmes. I hope they put that out soon, the 4th season. I love the new stuff that they've put out. I was also a big fan of the Jeremy Brett Sherlock Holmes, which what kind of sucks about that series is that it was very close to the book. Basically, it was like word for, page for page. But he died. The guy that played Sherlock died before he could complete them all. I think he only had like 3 or 4, and so that kind of sucks. Like he didn't get to finish them off. But but I kind of like. I'm one of these guys that kind of actually likes like a twist on something. Like when I read the comic books, for DC, one of my big fan of is they have a line called Elseworlds, where basically like they take like. Say like Batman. One of my favorite ones that I like is they take like Batman and make him a Green Lantern instead of Batman. Any other one they did, another good one that was Superman Red Sun, where basically instead of him landing in Kansas, he lands in Russia. It's a great story, and one of the more famous ones is one that's called The Dark Knight Returns, written by Frank Miller, who I actually worked with his brother up at the Air Guard, which is kind of cool. So, what else is going on? Oh well, and on the other side too, you had the What If series from Marvel, which is like, what if Spider-Man had joined the Fantastic Four? What if Uncle Ben had lived instead of what if Aunt May had died, Aunt May had died instead of like Uncle Ben, that kind of thing. Those are pretty cool. I kind of like all that. Just the twist on stuff. But other than that, there's nothing really else to report. Please subscribe to my channel. Try to put my face out there. I'm not doing this for money, or this is just something that I've wanted to do for a while, and it's just I kind of like to hear feedback. So please put comments in down below, but please hit the subscribe button as well. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, it's just Robert Hicks, and my Twitter handle is at RWH4DHS. The website, a good website to go to, I was talking about it earlier with the Steampunk. Just a quick history of the Steampunk. All it is basically like if you take like the Victorian era, like all those types of clothes, and they have like contraptions that are basically steam powered, which a lot of clockworks, cogs, all that kind of stuff. A good website to kind of see what that kind of stuff is, and kind of order costumes, is gentleman'semporium.com. They have a lot of I like looking at the weapons and the jewelry that's on there. It's kind of cool. The clothes are okay, but I kind of like the contraption stuff. And also, that's pretty much it. Just go to that website. It's a pretty fun website to look at. But once again, please subscribe. Please. And have a good night, guys. Until tomorrow.